Hello, everyone. It's Fizz Overflow again. Surprised that I've done 9 of these streams already in such a short period of time. Uh, don't know how much traction these are picking up, but I've doing a lot more streams lately. I gotta come up with fast content, and that's what these streams are. Because editing videos takes quite a while and quite a lot of effort. I already putting that effort into my comic books, which I'm still post. I still do updates for all the time. Oh damn! I forgot. I realized I forgot to open up the windows from what I want to share beforehand. Damn it! But I want to share my Twitter. Um, my Twitter handle is I'm typing in the chat right now. Uh, the reason why you need to know my Twitter handle is because that's where I post updates. All right, I probably specify that if I ain't one coming in later. Uh, because that's the only social media I really have. That's where I post art updates on my comic book and stuff. Which I mean, most people don't even see my posts or even know that I'm a 3D artist. Uh, I have a Newgrounds as well, although I don't post as much there because no one cares about me. I think even less people care about me on Newgrounds than they do on Twitter. I still call it Twitter because X is kind of a stupid name. They call it Zitter. It's kind of retarded. And then a lot of stuff Elon Musk does is not that great. Like I saw Tesla with my own eyes for the first time yesterday. Like actually in person saw Tesla. That car does not look good. Looks like a 3D model I could just make without any effort whatsoever. Like it doesn't look yeah, it doesn't look an actual car. Like it looks like it's just a set of polygons and hard edges. No curves at all. And that yeah, just that the car does not look good. Uh, if you, the last thing I posted on Twitter was I'm in production of a wine cellar. I gotta build this set right now. What I'm currently working on this set. I gotta texture this object first, but I gotta build this whole set where for a scene set in somebody's wine cabinet, wine cellar, whatever you call it. I gotta build all the bottles too and stuff. Yeah, it's gonna take a while. Hopefully not too long because I gotta get this book out by the end of this year. Yes, it's gonna be a picture, a sequential art book made using 3D models. And no, it's not porn. I know, I know. Most casual comic book fans, well, uh, aren't going to buy it because of CGI art. But then again, most casual comic book fans are not going to buy my stuff anyway because I'm not Marvel or DC. I don't have. I'm not. If your comic book is not doesn't have Spider Man, Batman, or the X Men on the cover, you're not selling that many copies. I'm just unless you have already a huge famous name like I'm sharing this book around because of Dillard. I'll paste this in the chat. This is the Buckler's. His camp. You can still buy the Buckler ketchup campaign. The ketchup. I would actually support this ketchup campaign if I had the money. Unfortunately, I don't. Unfortunately, I don't. I don't have I still don't have a job. Reason why I don't have a job is because I can't use. We normally use Google Maps to find places to go and ask them to give me a job. But my phone is in repair shop right now. The phone was disappearing for over a month. Power button broke, and that actual power button broke. I had to pause the job search because for about 2 months now the power button broke and can only turn the phone on and off using the charger by plugging it in and out of the charger. Now, but finally getting the phone fixed. So now I can go and find. Now I can go and find for a job again. That's if you don't want to pay me on coffee, which most people don't. I mean, again, I'm actually selling stuff trying to sell stuff through coffee because Teespring took my posters down. If you don't know, I tried to use Teespring to sell posters of posters I've made of the Buckler and Isom actually, both of those characters. But uh, yes, I made posts both of those characters. But Teespring took the posters down for some reason. I don't know why. So no matter what website I go to, what print on demand service, they always take the posters down, even though there's no nudity or there's nothing offensive on the posters. So I don't understand why the hell they gotta take it down, but they take it down. So I'm just gonna print it manually and to each individual person who pays the one-time fee on all to through my code coffee in order to actually purchase the product. I'm gonna print it out manually and sell it and send it shipped to the house. So if you pay me $18 on coffee, and if you want to support me or just you like the how the posters look, you can just send me you can just send me $18 on coffee and I'll just ship you a poster with your shipping information, of course. Most people I don't I think I've mentioned it before, but I don't think anybody even cared or care to remember that you can do that. Yeah. Yeah. I was silent for a couple minutes, but okay. Oh yeah, I still been I'm doing my second run of XCOM Enemy Unknown. Now I'm way more successful this time than I was last time. Especially considering that I actually got a whole bunch of money in game currency from all the different countries funding the XCOM project. Uh, which allowed me to build out my base and make my base ridiculously well it's ridiculous. My base is very well functioning. I'm trying to do the alien base assault I struggled on with the first time, but I'm struggling even more the second go around. Duh. So, I'm still playing Kenshi, by the way. How much my character has progressed in Kenshi? Not much. Like I'm just gonna tell you, not much because we still in that phase where I basically keeps getting attacked by bandits and we barely scraping by because my character's weaponsmith skill isn't that high yet. So we can't really we can't make actual valuable weapons yet. No, my squad my squad yeah just can't make really good weapons yet to know to sell. We becoming more and more friends with the Czech Kingdom due to all the bounties we turn in. But I don't know how what benefits that gives me in the long run. Does become a well liked faction get reduced prices? Like I don't know. I gotta look that up. I don't know how faction reputation what faction reputation affects in Kenshi. Uh, I realized I got that I'm almost done designing one character uh in this comic I'm making. I got the Finn's making all the other character models for every character that may appear in the story. Keep in mind, I have no script for this comic. I have a basic plot outline, and I'm just making rendering out panels, using rendering out panels that might fit the overall plot line. That fit the. I'm just thinking of each individual scene and just making I just trying to make 3 miles of that scene. Nah, so one's kind of like one scene at a time. Now I don't know how many pages I'll be able to get from that because it takes a long time to make all this because it's 3D models. So it takes a long time to make this. Keep in mind, just for the art's sake, I'm actually doing all this myself. I'm not just using stock assets from a game store or whatever, an asset store. Like I'm actually building and designing all this stuff. Uh, I'm actually building and designing all this stuff myself. So it could take quite a long time. Uh, I actually would if I could get Ninja Ripper working, which I can't, by the way. But I don't know why, but for some reason, whenever I try to use Ninja Ripper, I only can rip out text files. Like it doesn't actually rip out the models, 3D models. I don't understand what the hell's wrong with it. Okay, if anybody here is skilled Ninja Ripper, please contact me and tell me how the hell to get this to work. Because what I plan to do is to only make creatures quicker, like creatures like non-human creatures quicker. I was planning to have install Spore because Spore has the most ridiculously versatile creature created ever, and then just use Ninja Ripper in order to rip out models in order to make creature creation quicker, and then of course retexture them. Uh, and then retexture them. Uh, and before you say that's illegal, what Skippy Toilet did is technically even more legal. She didn't change the model at all. Just we just use the same face and just put it over a toilet. Because I gotta save time, try to save time here. But for some reason I can't get Ninja Ripper working, so I just got to make the monsters manually myself. Model them manually, which can't work for some monsters. They're simple enough. I mean, I already did design the average Tworm. The Tworm is an alien race that exists in this world. Is where I'm making. They're basically like they evolved from leeches. The alien race, the sentient alien race of quadrupeds with hand-like feet. Like feet, all their feet is like hands, and they evolved from leeches. So imagine like a leech with four legs, and they have a metallic endoskeleton, iron copper alloy. I always like coming up with weird alien designs and weird creatures and whatnot. Of course, no one really cares about that because people only care about a design if it's sexy. So no one cares. Nobody cares about my cool monster designs. So giant quadrupedal leeches doesn't appeal to most people. But it appeal at least. But I've always been a sucker for monster design. Like the first D&D book I ever picked up was the 5e Monster Manual. That's just how I always. It's always just the monster design. Even as when you yeah. Right. Uh, let's see. Yeah. I just I mean, speaking of strategy games, I downloaded Victorum, but I don't know how much of a puzzle or strategy game that is. Victorum is a game where you play as a wizard, straight up. It's an indie game. I'm usually interested in lots of weird indie games. I mean, I'm just gonna start getting into that stuff eventually. I've also thought about replaying Batman Arkham Asylum just to see how many crazy stealth tricks I can pull off. Uh, because I love playing stealth games. You don't know. I should probably record a playthrough of at least a bit of me playing Dishonored. Of course, my videos where I play games don't tend to get very popular. Like I don't know how many of you watch my XCOM the bit where I played XCOM. I just thought it's something fun. Yeah, yeah. Nah, probably should share the stream out before I went live, but it's whatever. Well, you probably only watch this through replay anyway. Uh, yeah, yeah, yeah. You too. Nah. Now, when mm, 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 nah, nah, that, nah. What should I say now? Oh, yeah. There's this movie coming out called Weapons that I'm actually interested in seeing when it comes out in August of this year, so months from now. Uh, it's a it's a mystery film directed by some guy named Zach Kreger. Never heard of him before. Um, about I don't know why it's called Weapons because the title has nothing to do with the premise and plot of the movie so far. But then again, it's a mystery movie, so we don't know how the title is going to even play out. But apparently, Weapons is about some bunch of little kids walk out, wake up, get out of bed and walk out into the night and just never return. And their parents have to figure out what the hell happened to all these children, all these little children. Uh, it's a very interesting concept. Nah, you usually don't get mystery films like this anymore. But so I'm probably if I hear it's good, I'm probably going to show up to the theater to watch it. Uh, I'm gonna try and look up strategy games. The problem with doing that on stream is that, again, like I mentioned before, my phone's in the shop, and uh, my phone's in the shop, and I can't do this on my phone, so I don't have it right now. So uh, so I gotta try to do it. I gotta try to do it through Google search on another tab on my computer. Uh, I hope the StreamYard doesn't crash because it can't handle it. That's how it seems. Doesn't seem like because it can't handle basic stuff because Windows 10 always has stuff going on in the background. Now let's see. Uh, uh, Weapons coming out this year. Yeah, it's a whole mystery horror film. Uh, the film follows a small community after 17 kids mysteriously disappeared overnight. Mm, mm, mm. Yeah, yeah, okay, my so StreamYard didn't crash when I looked it up on the side. Thank goodness. And that's mainly why share stuff. StreamYard seems like it's gonna crash. There has to be something to make Windows 10 run more efficiently. There's this whole this stuff this stuff's just annoying a lot because it's not even much of my browser. It's the computer I'm running this on very underpowered. Then again, it is a cheap laptop. But it is a Windows 10, and at least I'm able to really game with this one. Wasn't with my previous laptop I had when I was a teenager. Mm, mm, mm. Okay, I wanted to mention this, but uh, I don't know if I should. Yeah, you can tell me in the comments because I know you're not watching this live. I know you only watching the replay. You could tell me in the comments. Should I do this? Because I'm focusing most of my efforts on trying to make this comic right now. But you will CGI. Now, should I focus my CGI efforts on this next project? Uh, okay. I don't know if I should be thinking about this right now, but I might try and do another kind of sort of animation like I did with Romo Krim. I've been thinking about doing this. Remember, yes, last time I streamed, I mentioned something I premise for a cartoon I thought of called Normal Boys. Right, I'm gonna take that Normal Boys concept, which is a sheep and a rabbit, well, and their wacky adventures. Uh, I'm gonna try to do like a pilot for that, and then send it to like I'm gonna send it to either like Glitch or like or like maybe even Fox or a Fox or some small studio. Don't get it picked up for a cartoon. Yeah, get picked up for a full series. Now, should I do it? I don't know. If I found after I just realized, thought up a quick way in order to do something like that. That won't overburden my computer. It doesn't need to be realistically detailed on that. Uh, but tell me in the comments if I should go along with that, or should I just focus on making this comic? 'Cause I gotta get this comic out by the end of this year, and and I didn't put it on Fund My Comic. If Fund My Comic's still around by the end of this year. So if you made, I don't know if you even made this point, because you probably not actively paying attention while you're watching this. You probably just watching this as background noise. But but if you actually listening to what I'm saying, please tell me in the comments if I should go ahead with this at all, because I'm on very limited resources here with my computer not being up to snuff. So I can only do this takes a long time to render stuff. I have to only pick certain projects, a certain limited number of projects at a time. Uh, it's probably ending the stream soon. Yeah, yeah. I'm in the stream right now. Goodbye, everybody.